Welcome back to another video today with PB Fitness Academy. We are going to be talking to you quickly about digestion, okay? And we're going to be talking to you about little tips that you can actually use when eating your food to make things a lot easier for you to actually digest. We're not going to talk about supplements or anything like that. Those should be discussed individually with your coach at the time, depending on your situation. We're just going to talk about general things that you can do to make sure that a meal sits better, you feel better, and you digest it a lot better. Okay, quick thing is just chew your food. I know you've heard this since you were a kid, but literally take time to chew your food. The actual recommended amount of times that you should chew every mouthful is literally 30 times. Okay, and I know no one does this, but if you want to make sure that you digest things properly, you need to be chewing it about 30 times. That is what the science suggests, so make sure you're doing that. If you're not ticking that box, then we don't even need to be having this conversation, okay? So you need to be doing these things. Just think of it as like little bits of homework that you've got to do. If you want to do things to make yourself and your life easier, then you need to tick these boxes. Another thing is make sure you take time to eat your meals. If you're chewing your food properly anyway, it will take time. So 10 to 15 minutes per meal at least, to actually take time to actually go through it and eat your food. And the last little thing that is a really good tip is actually a brief little walk after your meal, and maybe even before your meal. And literally what I mean by a walk is not going out and taking the dog out and going for a long walk. I mean literally just make sure you're a little bit active so that food starts to process. Nothing extremely strenuous, because that has the opposite effect, but something light walk to make sure that you start to process that meal, and then you can sit down and relax and actually be in that sort of PNS state where you really rest and digest. Okay, so any other questions, like I said, ask your coach, or you can go over to pbfitnessacademy.com. But other than that, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.